Alright, what are we doing now, Mom?
We are got it over with. And now we got them in the smoker.
Even better. What do you think, Mama? Tell everybody what we're doing here, boys.
We're building a smokehouse. We're building a smokehouse. Cold smoke.
How big is it gonna be?
6 by 4.
6 by 4. What kind of post did we use in the ground right there?
Black locust.
Tell them, say it again.
Black locust.
Why do you use black locust?
Because it's a hard wood and it won't rot.
Yep. So we're just burying our 4-corner post. And I'll get back with y'all and show y'all when we start going up with the walls.
Well, we got the stainless steel pipe.
We don't know. You're going to build a couple of fires before you ever put any meat in.
I'm gonna put that box right in here and put a fire inside the box inside of it.
Yeah.
That's how you're gonna cook stuff in there. Right now, I just want to play around cooking stuff in there.
Well, you want to get a couple of fires, a couple of runs of smoke in it first.
Hoping we're gonna be smoking a lamb in it next week.
Or a goose. Jake said he doesn't want to smoke the goose.
That goose has been around for years. Did you kill it or keep it?
I'd put it in the pot. They're on the smoke, and I like them smoked.
I love smoke goose. Didn't you make smoke goose that one year?
Yeah, I did. I did a goat and 2 ducks one year, and then I did the goose the next year.
And you won at 56.
Yeah, you did the goose and the turkey. I think the year with the duck and the goat was my favorite eating.
Yeah, that was good.
That was the best eating recipes.
That's a pretty big one right there, Jake. Oh, yeah.
This last year was pretty good too. I think you did.
Oh, wait, that's got to go for the front, not the.
Didn't you
or
make
the
a
back.
brisket?
You already measured it? Or are you going to the top? Okay. Get that up. Hold on. Come back. We're going all the way to the top.
Yeah. You got it?
Yeah.
Guineas are funny. Yeah, I don't think. We might have a guinea
Those eggs look different than some eggs.
I don't think so. I think they're just more cold.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Don't worry about me. Get it in there? Oh, I dropped it.
Is they friendly?
Which one?
Is that goose?
Yeah, it is. You got it for it. Cut the tendon on it.
Started it up a lot. Then we're going to, once we get to the top.
And you're gonna have to when speed is involved, he's fast.
Baby, don't fall. There you went. Missed that one, Gary. That last one. Yeah. No, you got it. Oh, yeah. Way to go, Bo. See it?
I don't know if it fell this way or this
You
way.
hit the ladder.
Fell this way.
Hey, did y'all get all that meat put up?
I did.
Okay.
I want to eat some of that smoked sausage, some of that beef.
You
gonna have to thaw it out. It's frozen.
Can we?
Yeah, we will.
That stuff is so good. That beef, the link sausage is gonna be gone in the next 2 weeks.
See, you can make your link, get your sausage stuffers too, and make your links and hang them in here.
No. It'll be flat.
Anna.
Yeah, this is
I bet you I'd go in there and take all the beef for you out. You got to be down there for about a week. But there will be no more fishing. Hey, Billy.
I got a feeling we can't go home with somebody next weekend. I've had the feeling for a while.
Yeah.
Somebody, or maybe this weekend. Maybe
Hey.
your mom wants to.
Dad, y'all taking the lamb home with you?
I don't have any way to haul him.
Dog kennel. You can.
Chickens in it.
They can be friends in there. Mom can hold him all the way home.
I think he's still got a few more weeks to be bottle fed, dude.
Yeah, your mama not gonna bottle for you.
Weren't you and Nana talking about getting some sheep?
Hey, Miles, hand me that screw I dropped.
We sure was.
Talking about what?
Getting some sheep.
Man, y'all pick a couple out. Take them home.
It's not Daffy or Jack. Daffy and Jack.
Jack is food for next week. And Daffy, she's sweet.
Hey, you can take Rosie home. Actually, no, because we're getting sheep. We already got them for her.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm feeling a setup right now.
A setup.
No longer giggling.
Oh. Miles, why are you giggling?
Ooh, boy, that's a pretty big gap right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna piece it together. I'm gonna piece the video together.
I'm looking down here. I know the food there is really expensive.
Yeah. I think a bag of kettle corn was $20.
Don't let that go yet. How much? Or was like $15.
$20 for like a bag of kettle corn.
Oh, y'all getting them worms, ain't you? Y'all playing on the worms.
This is gonna be a good hot smoker.
Yep. Yep.
Is it?
Boy, it almost fit. If you got a grinder, can grind that down a little bit. See if that'll get that's it. Right there.
Oh yeah, and then it can go right out the side. That's, or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just cut this off and stick it inside.
Yeah. Well, if you want it away from it, that's still long enough to put it through there,
No,
isn't
I
it?
want it to be away from the thing a little bit.
Further away than
For
that?
tongue smoking, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Come if you want to. Just let it fall.
Well,
Let it sit
your
on one of
smoke
them
is
rocks.
naturally going to want to rise, though.
You're right.
So if you have it down,
Well, you're gonna be down. You gonna put it downhill down here.
yeah.
You're not gonna leave your hot box right there, are you?
No, no. I was just trying to see where we need to put the hole through there.
Gotta move all this stuff out of the way.
All we gotta do is get this hooked up, the door put on.
You excited, Papa?
Mm-hmm.
Mama said, so that way he knows how it's gonna turn out. To see if
It's
he
gonna turn out good.
I'm
It's gonna
sure he
smoke
already knows how it's gonna turn out.
good. It's gonna smoke good.
I'm just ready to eat the meat that comes in it. How long is it gonna take to hot smoke it? Oh yeah.
It's gonna take about 10 hours or better. Really, you need to do it right. In about 18 hours.
So you gotta stay up till
I may
nighttime?
want to pull it back that way. But it ain't gonna matter though at first. Because your pipes pointing. See?
Yeah, when they get it all cleaned up, we can move it where we want
Level
to.
it up. Pull it down. All that.
Does
You're probably gonna get a fairly cold smoke if you run it all the way back. I mean, it'll be a little. All you're really wanting to do is just dry the outer part of that meat.
Well, what I may
Put
do
that
is
outer,
just,
dry part on it, and that's what's gonna keep it from.
what I may
going
do is just cut that off, cut that pipe off, and slide it up closer. And then if I want to, I can always attach that pipe back. Just make a clamp. You know what I'm saying?
All right, you want to get the door on. See if we can get us a smoke going.
I wonder how it's gonna pull the draft.
They keep fire going that thing for a little while, burn that pipe and everything.
Yeah.
Get a good hot fire in it.
Yep.
man, it smells like a fire, and it's warm. So you hot smoke it. You just put it in here.
Well, I don't know if it's gonna get hot enough.
How do you make it hotter?
I mean, build a fire inside here, I guess, without being in that box.
Daddy, can I?
I really need some thicker ones for the fire ring. Hey Mason,
Sir.
is there any like this over there that's kind of thick that we could use for fire ring?
Don't think there is. I'll go look. I'll drop these off and go look. I think there might be. There might be because I think I was trying to avoid the really thick ones and avoid the really thin ones.
Just bring what's over there over here, because we'll need different kinds anyway.
Well, the thin ones are like
Do you need me to help you load them up?
that.
Do you need me to help you load them up?
Actually thinking about putting one in here. Yeah, in the bottom.
Yeah, I might need help actually.
Because if that water runs down there.
It's easy. No, here you can run. 'Cause it's down there a way. What are you doing? What are you doing? Daddy?
Building a smoker.
Oh, building a wood smoker.
Yep.
So we broke the big piece, then put it like that.
put the big piece. Daddy, you are digging that for it, right? Right, Daddy? But you was digging that for it.
Yep.
Because I'm gonna go bring Mama's phone to her. Okay, Daddy? I'm gonna go bring Mama's phone to her. Daddy? Come here.
Yeah, I put rocks on the floor around the little hole I dug. Just to try to keep the dust, since it's a dirt floor, from when you walk in here. I didn't want it to get dusty, you know, dust on the meat. And then I just made a little fire ring so we could get it a little warmer in here, so we could do like a, you know, like cooked smoked meat in here. So, and then I put a pipe through the ground. I dug down and put a pipe, that way we can have some airflow to the fire, and it'll suck the air from the outside and then we can use that as a damper. If we want the fire hotter, we open it up more. If we want the fire colder, we close it down. And that's pretty much what we got going right here. All right, what are we doing now, Ma?
We are putting the strips on the smokehouse. We've put the sides on, and there's cracks in the middle right here. So to hold the smoke in, we're coming through, and we're putting these strips on here to hold in the smoke. And aesthetically, it'll match the house and the shed too, so that'll be nice.
So what'd y'all do this morning?
We butchered 2 chickens and a goose. We skinned them, we didn't pluck them because geese and ducks are impossible to pluck.
Right, and we just went ahead and just skinned the chickens because we didn't feel like
Boiling water.
Yeah.
And we just skinned them really fast and got it over with. And now we got them in the smoker. Yep.
So we've had a fire in the smoker for about 3 days, getting everything seasoned in. You can see a little bit of smoke coming out the top. So today, the boys butchered a couple of chickens and a goose. So we just put them in there. And then we're also doing some chicken thighs right there, if you can see that. And then we're gonna try to do some smoked salt and smoked paprika.
We got livers and hearts.
So
right
this
there.
is just a trial run to see how it's gonna turn out. So hopefully we have some yummy food here in several hours. We tried some meat off the smoker this morning. It was really good. Really, really, really good. I had one problem with it, and it didn't quite get as hot as I would have liked for it to have gotten. So I was trying to come up with a solution without spending any money. I'm a big repurposer. I like to use what I have and make do with what I got. So if I lower this, then this right here would be too close to the fire, and it would end up catching on fire if I took it down any lower. So I have devised a plan to turn this upside down and attach it to those saplings that I used to go across there, and it will allow me to cook down here closer to the fire for things that need a little more heat, like brisket. A lot of beef you can do at 160 to 170, but brisket you want to try to get it up closer to about 200 degrees. So it's just not going to do it right here. So I'm gonna try to lower this down before we cook the brisket. But like I said, the roast we cooked in there, it was really, really good, and it tasted a lot like brisket. So I'm gonna try to get this put on there, and I'll let y'all know how it turns out. Hey everybody, just pulled some meat off of the smoker for the first time, and I gotta say, it looks amazing, but it tastes even better. What do you think, Mama?
Oh yes, it's delicious. The bark on it's what does it. All right guys, so here is the final product that we have. We have decided to use the box outside to smoke into the smokehouse for cold smokes. We plan on hanging some hooks in there so we can hang lambs or deer in there. We can salt them down and cure them for a way to preserve our food. So cold smoking is one way to do that. We also plan on putting a few shelves in here so that we can smoke some cheese. We can do fish, salt, spices, things like that. We may eventually sell that at the farmers markets. We have wood soaking in water so that it smokes good. It's a muddy mess over here, so we kind of just used wood as a tile because that's what we have. My dad put on, this is a buck that I killed this past year. It was his idea to use that as a handle on there. This is how we got our lock. And here is where we hot smoke to cook. We just put the fire in the fire pit down there. Everything that Jake has smoked in here has been delicious and amazing. And then when we do cold smoke, we'll update you guys. We'll hang them from up here. We'll probably do some deer this fall. And we'll update you guys on that whenever we do that. I have to say the total cost to build this, realistically, it probably cost us $100 to $200. But that's because we bought the materials over time years ago. To put this up, we already had these materials laying around the house, so essentially this was really free for us to build. The rocks on the inside just come from the property. The wood on the side is just leftover wood from building the cabin. And then the door is just, we bought like a whole truck bed full of that thin pine right there for $100. So I mean, those boards are like so
That
cheap.
trash looks like a chicken.
My dad brought up the box, the smoke box, when he came up. So that was gifted to us. I'm not real sure where he got that. I think maybe a friend made that for him for a wood stove for his shop, but I could be wrong. He's not using it, so he just said we could have it. So yeah, for a little bit of, I mean, it's not the prettiest thing in the world. If you're going for like something to look good, yeah, you can spend a lot of money on it. But if you want to be practical and just have good food and preserve it, like, it's really inexpensive to get this made. So I hope you guys enjoyed.